Hi, it's Phil. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for coming. If it's your first time, make sure you drop subscribe, hit that subscribe, like button. It really helps my algorithm and helps promote my channel so I can continue to do this, something that I enjoy to do. I'm just a guy who's showing the records that he buys and finds. That's all I do. I appreciate music. I love it. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm here today to continue talking about my vinyl haul from Japan. Today I'm going to talk about pop records, pop rock, and some rock records that I picked up while over there. Very, fascinated by the prospect of Japanese vinyl. I've always heard it's super quiet. I know some people don't appreciate it as much, don't like it, lack of bass on some of the things. But some of them say, some of the reviews of certain albums I've read have said the Japanese pressings are the way to go. Anyway you cook it, they're really, really wonderful to listen to. There might be better versions out there, and that's what I want you to let me know. Some of these I never see in the wild here in the U.S., which is why I picked them up when I was over there. All right. Without further ado, let's get started. I picked up first press of the Japanese press of Duran Duran, and then I also picked up the reissue of this same album. Now, the interesting thing about this is the track listing of this here. Let's see, I'm drawing a blank on what it was. Girls on Film starts off side one of the original, and I believe on the repress, it's not Girls on Film. It is, Is There Something I Should Know? Yeah. So they added a track. Or did they? Yeah, they added a track. Anyways, look it up. I remember that it was something different about it. I think the track on, the timing on, is it Planet Earth is different as well? I can't remember. But anyways, got that. And then I also picked up this Duran Duran album as well. So super, super cool to have Seven and the Ragged Tiger. Also picked up Eagles, Hotel California. You know, you always got to have a copy of Hotel California in your collection. And if it's not the Japanese version, well, you're missing. I don't know. And then I also picked up the Long Run, Japanese version of that. And like I said in some of my prior videos, the amazing thing about these is the Japanese mindset of collecting vinyl is to take care of it. So you rarely find ruined records with scratches and dings and whatnot, even for a 50, 60-year-old record. They take good care of them over there, even keeping the obies. I mean, the predominance of them. Picked up this. We're very excited. Japanese first pressing of So here by Peter Gabriel. Super excited to finally get that. This, I've heard the MoFi version is lacking. I was about to, ask for a copy of that and didn't. Instead, when I was over in Japan, I saw this. So I was super happy to get this. I don't have any other version. I don't have that Canadian press or the Kendon, but I really enjoy it, so maybe someday I'll get that. And then a bunch of things that I just saw in the news are getting reissued, and the same timing when I was over in Japan. So a lot of the Billy Joel catalog. So I found a whole mess load of the Billy Joel catalog while I was over there. So I was very happy to pick them up because Billy Joel, why not, right? And I got the nylon curtain here. I'm still looking for some of those elusive copies here, like Robert Ludwig copies and things like that, and someday I'll get them. And some of these albums might not be the best in the catalog either, particularly this next one that I'm about to show you by Elton John. But I wanted to hear, because I do have a US pressing of it, I have a great majority of Elton John's catalog, but I wanted to hear the Japanese pressings of some of these albums. So when I saw them, I picked them up. I got that one and this one here. So I was super excited to find this, and it comes with all of the inserts and everything. That's the wonderful thing about Elton John, man, that I wish every artist still did today, is all of the inserts he put into his albums and the die cuts and everything, with the posters and the stickers and the booklets, and just fantastic and amazing. Of course, you gotta go with Journey, and not the group that's around today that is basically a cover band, but the original here. So happy to pick that up. I'm running out of room here in this. This sounds spectacular. Super fat. Super excited to pick this up and get a copy of that. I'm gonna put them back over here. Greatest hits albums. Usually I don't pick those up, but what couldn't, this was $1, the equivalent of $1, like getting it in a resale shop here, except this looks like it was purchased brand new. So I picked that up as well, including this. I know they're touring again right now. I have a friend who went and saw them, but we got the Toto album here, and I'm curious which version. Is it the half-speed master that sounds best on that? And then I'd heard this is the best sounding version of this album, so I picked it up. I haven't actually listened to it yet, so when I do, I will let you know. But super fascinated to pick this up. Well, thanks for sticking around for the majority of this. I hope you enjoyed and saw things. I want to know what you think. Do you have pressings such as these, and what is your impression? Are there pressings that best these, or did I find some good things? But after all, at the end of the day, if you enjoy the music, sitting down and listening to it, that's what matters most. And I do enjoy the music, which is why I purchased it. I still have a couple videos coming up. I have one on the soundtracks that I picked up while I'm over there and Japanese world music. I think that's all that I have left to do. I don't want to post a 45-minute video, so I did them in chunks. But thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, as I mentioned. And remember, there is magic in the grooves. I'll see you next time.